Hello everyone, it's Lindsay and I'm back to unbox the newest devotional faith art box from Creative Retreat Kits. I am a part of their design team, so just heads up, they do send me these kits for review. I have been with Creative Retreat for over 3 years now, and I was just speaking with a friend about this, how consistent Danielle is with her company. I love the focus in the devotional content. It's always just really honed in and focused on God's word, and the extra parts are just extra parts, but I really have loved her devotional content over the years. And so I'm excited for this month. It is so timely and exactly what I need. So I will have everything linked down below for you guys. With Creative Retreat, you have the option of just purchasing the monthly kit on its own, or you can sign up for a subscription so it just auto ships to you. That is an option as well. And then they do have some of the past kits in stock. They have past stamp sets in stock. They also offer inks. I will have ink swatch matches over on my blog post, so you can see which Creative Retreat inks match, as well as markers and paints and all that goodness will be over on my blog. They are also offering the devotionals all by themselves now, I believe, so you can just purchase just the devotional, and then they have some digitals as well, so you can purchase the devotional content as a digital file and then just print it out. And then they also have some coordinating digitals, so if you wanted to not worry about shipping costs or having physical product, you can download the monthly printables, or pay and download the monthly printables and coordinate those as well. So they're expanding and offering some different options, which I think are great. They do also have their own YouTube channel. Myself and several of the other ladies on the team put content over there weekly, and so you can check that out and see how we're working through the kits. So this month, for the month of July, is Victorious, and it was written by Christina Fox. You get a little info about Christina here in the devotional. And while these are short, more like concise devotionals, I really love coming back to these throughout the month, and just gives me the opportunity to really focus in on the scriptures that are listed. They do give some reflection questions to kind of help you interact with the devotional content and the scriptures, but I usually try to go like one pass through, see what my takeaway is, and then I work through the reflection questions to see if it's pulling out something maybe that I had missed or hadn't thought of a certain way. And so that's kind of how I personally work through these kits. Also great if you don't have a lot of time and you want to work through, Bible journaling devotionals. It's much shorter. It's not like, it's going to take months and months and months to work through the devotionals. That's really nice. But like I said, this month is Victorious, and these are planned months ahead of time, but it could not be any more timely. It's saying, as humans, we know what it's like to come to the end of our rope and feel as if we just can't go any further. We labor and train, but sometimes we lack the endurance to continue. It's too hard, and we feel we'll never make it to the end. And then she goes on to explain how the early church faced an endurance issue. Life had been hard for them, harder than they expected. They were persecuted for their faith. Many lost homes and businesses. They were kicked out of the synagogue, which was the place of cultural connection and community, and the threat of martyrdom loomed large before them. Some began to wonder if it was worth it. Perhaps they should give up and return to the way things were before they came to faith. And so we're going to be focusing in on some of these key scriptures in Hebrews, 1 Corinthians, Philippians, and 2 Timothy, enduring, going through the race, focusing on the end goal, which is Christ. And this is something I personally am really, I don't know about you, there's just a lot going on this year, and I am honing in my focus on Jesus. That being my goal, my purpose, the reason that I'm here, the reason why I do what I do, is to learn about Jesus, try to mimic my life like his, and point others to him. That is what I want my goal to be. And sometimes that race, that marathon gets laborious, gets a little bit crazy, gets hard, and you want to just give up. And so looking at some of those scriptures to remind ourselves, that he's with us and that we have the endurance with him to run that race. She's got Proverbs 4:25 here. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Friends, fix your eyes on Jesus. Celebrate his victory and keep running. I am so excited for this devotional this month. So she's got 5 reflection questions, like I said, to kind of help you interact with the verses and her devotional content there. And then on the back side, we're going to get into all the pretty artwork to kind of help you, Bible journal or faith journal your way through the kit. So you've got this fun printed cardstock, so you can scan this into your computer, maybe take a picture with your phone so that you have the devotional content. And then I like to cut this apart and create little tabs or cards or things out of the back of this. So there's the devotional card. Next up, we have the 3x4 stamp set. So this is the clear stamp set. I did recently just do a stamping video on the Creative Retreat YouTube channel. I'll link that down below. Stamp Basics 101, how to take it out of the package, take it off the stamp backer, ink it up, stamp it down, storage, the whole thing. And if you are a veteran stamper, there may be some tips in there that you didn't know or didn't realize. So definitely check out that video. But you've got this 3x4 stamp set that's got some sentiments in there. My eye is on you. We have this big, beautiful, victorious piece here. Cast off weights, this fun little, I can't think of the word, label, I guess. And then you've got some little stars, just some different icons that you can use, some stars, thunderbolt, some little swirls and pieces. So some pieces, again, that you can use with other kits, other projects. I like having simple stamps like that you can kind of mix and match. I believe this star will fit in this outline star, and then you have a fun little flag piece. You could, because these are clear stamps, you can kind of mold them onto your stamp block before you stamp them. And so you could kind of mold this so that it would be a wavy pattern that would fit in that flag piece there if you wanted to do that, as well as some of the other smaller sentiments. One thing about the Creative Retreat stamp sets is that they have repeating fonts and sizes of sentiments and things, and so you can kind of mix and match past stamp sets to create your titles and your sentiments and things like that. So there is the 3x4 stamp set. As I'm looking at this, I think this piece will fit inside of this outline as well. So there are some layered stamps, which are really nice when they do that. So there's that. Rather than getting the bow clippies this month, we're getting some enamel stickers. I love enamel stickers. This month, no different. You've got some metallic gold and metallic like silver, stars, dots, arrows, big arrows. So I love that there's a variety of shapes and sizes. These are enamel, so there is some dimension to them, but it's not super, super obnoxious. So I have no problem using these in my journaling Bible. Oh, and there's some hearts in there too. So you've got hearts, stars, dots, arrows, a couple different kinds of arrows, lots of pieces in there. So that is awesome. You've got 68 enamel shape stickers on there. So that comes in the kit. And then you've got your cardstock stickers. Label alphas, a favorite of mine. I love mixing and matching these smaller labels with bigger alphas, or layering behind or layering underneath big bold titles. So you've got white and then this kind of maroon color here. You've got letters and numbers and punctuation and icons in there. So 432 stickers. And then this sheet here has your word Fetty, and this gives you an idea of the color scheme for this month. Again, I will have those color swatches over on my blog. And then lots of different icons. You've got this really fun flag. You've got some label pieces there, hearts and stars, wonky hearts. You've got these really fun stars. These are super cute. So the way that these are kind of overprinted so that they've got color on the outside and then just black and white on the inside. Faithful, superior. Again, lots of hearts, stars, so lots and lots of pieces jam-packed on there. I like to store mine on binder rings. That way they're all stored together and I can mix and match and flip through and use past kits as well. So there is also a printable. I did not print it ahead of time. I'm so sorry. I will have a picture over on my blog post so you can take a look at that. Like I said, I've had to move my filming space, and so I'm not in my typical office space, and so I'm just trying to piece my videos together. But I will have pictures of that printable over on my blog, and so you can purchase that printable. It has cards, letters, icons, things like that. So definitely check that out if you want some printable elements. And then in the Facebook group for Creative Retreat, they also do a free printable every month. That releases towards the middle of the month, and so you have that to use as well. So check out the description box for links to everything. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave those down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, thank you so much. Bye-bye.